I'm like, what you mean it's not Marlon and the family? I thought that's what we were doing. We was creating a family. He's like, that we are, but it's just like, dang, they putting that pressure on us on me for us to be a family right now, and it's like I don't, and it's like we it's me, it's you, and it's the kids, and I'm just like, okay, Marlon, all right, Mom, but let me go back. Let me go back downstairs and finish cooking. I'm not finished cooking. Let me go back downstairs and finish cleaning up. I was like, can we just table this for now? He was like, yeah, we can table it. And I walked out because I'm just like, I do not want to like. I don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't want to talk about that. Just whatever. Just let that be. So I go downstairs, and when I go downstairs, I'm cleaning up, and Marlon come downstairs. He was just like, Key, I really need to talk to you. I was like, all right, Marlon, come on, all right, let's go talk, let's go. Because at this point, I'm like, I'm so tired of him telling me he need to talk to me. Let me let you get what you got to say out. Even though I just had a day, even though I just dealt with what the hell I just dealt with. Like, let me listen to your damn feelings, okay? Let me listen to your feelings. So we go upstairs, and that's when he tell me, he was just like, what I'm really trying to say is like, Key, I love you. I want to be with you. Like, I would marry you in a heartbeat. But I don't know if I would marry those kids. I don't know if I want to marry the kids. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean you don't know if you want to marry the kids? He was just like, Kaya is starting to be disrespectful. Carter is extremely disrespectful. And it's just like, anytime somebody call me, they always asking about you and the kids. They're never concerned about me. It's always you and the kids. And it's just like, I don't know if I could, I don't know if I want to deal with the kids for the rest of my life. And I'm like, Marna, you knew I had kids before we met. Not before we met, but before we started doing any of this. You knew I had kids throughout the whole time. It's been a year, almost a year and a half, that you knew I had kids. Now, a year and a half later, you want to say you don't know if you want to do this with the kids? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, you can't marry me and not marry the kids. He's like, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know for a fact that, like, without a shadow of a doubt, at a drop of a hat, I would marry you in a heartbeat. But it's just the kids that's just making me like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm so sorry you feel that way, and I'm sorry that we got all the way here, living in this house, for you to finally tell me you don't know if you want to marry the kids. She's like, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I love the kids. Like, I love the boys. Like, I do. But it's just like everybody's trying to make me be a dad, and I'm not a dad. I don't have kids. I'm like, okay, Marlon. All right. So, with that being said, you don't need to be with me. I don't want you thinking about marrying me and then not thinking about the damn kids. So it's like, no, we don't need to be together then. Like, this needs to be it. This is it. This is done. He's like, so we breaking up. I'm like, you just told me that you will marry me, but you don't know if you want to marry the kids. Why would I stay? Why would I continue to stay? He's like, so we can't work through this. I'm like, Marlon, this is it. I can't. Once you tell me that anything involving the kids you can't do, and I know I have no control over the fact that I have kids because they're already here, it's like, no, it's no talking. Like, all right, you don't know if you can marry the kids, then shit, you don't want me. Like, that's it. We're done. Like, yo, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, I can't. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not. I don't need this half-assness. I don't. You don't want to sit up here telling everybody that we a family, that I'm your wife, this and that, and then all of a sudden when people are actually grouping us together as a family, you have an issue with it. I don't understand. I don't. And I'm so tired of you playing with my mind, making it seem like we're doing something that we're not doing. In your mind that we're not doing. I'm like, I'm tired of it. I'm done. Like, I'm done. That's it. I'm not dealing with this no more. I'm not. Fuck it. I'm not. So he was just like, all right, well, that can be it. That can be it. What we gonna do about, like, the house and thing? I'm like, look, I'll move out. Like, I'll move out. He's like, no, I don't want you to do that. Like, I love having you here. I love having the boys here. Maybe this is just a feeling that I'm going through right now. Just let me work through this feeling. I'm like, Marlon, we are done. He's like, okay, we can be done, but just let me work through this feeling. Stay. Just let me work through this feeling. I will work through this feeling because I love you. I want you. I don't want nobody else to have you. Like, yeah, you are it. For me, it's just the kids. I'm like, I can't be it if you gotta say it's just the kids. It's that's because the kids come with me. He's like, Key, don't look at it that way. I'm like, that's the only way to look at it. I'm like, but it's cool. It's fine. And I ended up stopping that conversation, going downstairs in the basement, the garage, smoking, and then letting that be it. The next day, I woke up, went to work. When I went to work, I was telling, my coworker Talasia about everything that happened between me and Marlon or whatever. And then the male coworker came in, asked what we was good, because that's what he always do every time he come in. He'll come to our office first before he go up front. Like, he'll come to our office first, ask how we doing, then go up front. So he asked how everything was doing. I'm like, everything fine, whatever. So go about my work day. At some point throughout the day, Marlon was texting me, and I was not responding to him because I'm just like, look, you let me think. Every time that we have one of these little episodes and I want to have my time to think, you never give me my time to think. It's always you trying to talk to me to give me your opinions and make me hear your voice. And it's just like, no, I don't want to hear you. I just want to hear me. So I'm sitting in my office. He's starting to blow my phone up, and I answered. I'm like, what, Marlon? Like, what? He's like, Key, don't talk to me like that. We need to talk. Like, why are you acting like this? We had one conversation and you're acting like this. I'm like, Marlon, I'm not doing this with you. You said, like, I said we was done. Everything, we're done. It's over. It's like, okay, you want to work through what you want to work through. You do that. You do that. You don't have to blow me up. You don't have to call me to do that. Like, yo, just let me work, yo. Just let me work. And I hung up the phone. And when I hung up the phone, I hear a knock on my door. And I was like, come in. And that's my male coworker came in. He was like, yo, you good? You been off all day today. Your energy off. I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm just dealing with some shit, but I'm fine. He was like, what's up? Like, what's up? I was like, man, me and Martin just broke up. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, man, I just broke up with his ass. He was like, wait, why? And then he went and sat down. He sat down and he pulled out my little chair and sat down. He was like, why? I was like, because this nigga told me that he will marry me and he don't know if he will marry the kids. He was like, what? How long y'all ain't y'all been together for a minute now? I'm like, yeah, a year and 6 months, and the nigga just told me that he don't know if he want to marry the kids after a year and 6 months. I'm not doing this shit. And as I'm talking to my male coworker, Marlon called me, and he was just like, don't hang up on me. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. We're done, right? We're done. It's over. We don't need to talk. We don't need to talk. You need to work on yourself. All right. Everything gonna stay the same when we go to the house. The kids ain't gotta know. They ain't gotta know nothing. It ain't gotta be no tension. If you don't want to be there, you ain't gotta be there. If you want to go out with your friends and go out downtown and party and spend your money on your bitches, I do not care anymore. Like, I do not care. I don't. And I hung up. And that's when my male coworker looked at me and was just like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, we broke up. He's like, y'all broke up for real. I'm like, yeah, we broke up for real. Like, that's it. He was like, okay. I'm so used to you being married. It's gonna be weird that you're not married no more. I'm like, oh my God, I was never married. I was never married. But this nigga stupid. He's like, but that's on you, because I don't know why. He didn't even look like your type. I'm like, then what's my type? He's like, I'm trying to figure that out, because everybody that you done showed me and everybody that you done talked about, they don't see, I can't picture you with them. So it's like, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck your type is anyway. I'm like, I don't have a type. Like, I see that you ain't got no type at all. I'm like, why? You every time you come to my office, you talking shit to me. Get the fuck out of my office. He's like, shit, I'm leaving your whole ass anyway. And then he got up and walked out. He's like, idiot. He walked out and he cut off my light, closed my door. I'm just like, this fucking childish ass nut. Like, you know what? This is why I don't like niggas. This is why I hate niggas now. Fuck them. Fuck niggas, y'all.